Hi, everybody. My name is Christy, and today we are here to talk about Crippled Opinion. Not mine, not my opinion.
Hi.
It is my friend's opinion, Daniel Spiva, who is actually the host of Crippled Opinion. Daniel, say hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, thanks. But just to clarify, we all do technically have a crippled opinion, technically, because if opinions weren't crippled, they would be facts.
Or just broken opinions.
Or that.
um, so I'm here today to, of course, introduce my friend's podcast, which can be found on pretty much everywhere. Everywhere a podcast can be found is where his can be found by searching for Crippled Opinion with this lovely logo up here, this one here, the one that is already here. Okay, so Daniel, why don't you tell us a little bit about your podcast, what it's about?
Sure. So the show is about opinions. Um, the majority of the show is about my opinion, specifically my viewpoints on the universe, being a disabled individual and how that impacts my experiences in life in general, whether that's simple things like Uber Eats or more complicated things like politics or religion or anything of that sort, really anything in between, but also about anyone else's opinion because we all have opinions and they all matter. So it's really an opinion show just to make sure that everyone's voice is heard and that no one is left without an opportunity to say what they think because everyone's opinion matters, as I said. So that's what it's about.
Awesome. I mean, it's definitely something really great to have because there's too much hate in the world, too much block in the world, that you always have to be careful of everything you say because everything can actually get supposedly hurting someone's feelings. Like the most recent thing that I heard that apparently got pulled by some areas due to being offensive is the one of "It's Cold Outside." Baby, it's cold
Uh,
outside.
it's
That
called outside. I love that
I
song, man.
love that song, but
So
apparently it was offending people. Like I
so can
didn't
we talk about that for a second?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't hear a whole lot about it specifically, but it did come up onto the radio the other day that some people actually pulled it because they found it offensive. My guess is why they found it offensive is because it sounds like that they're trying to rape the girl or drug the girl to get them to stay, or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that kind of thing. Which I can see, but why is this a problem now?
I mean, I understand the argument now, but my thing is if you really remove yourself and you look at the lyrics, you could simply read into it as exactly what it says, that it's cold outside
Yeah, and I really
and
think
you want
that's
to
what it
stay
should be.
inside. I think that's what it's meant to be, that he wants her to stay inside to keep her warm. Obviously, he wants her close, but he's not, he's not like trying to take advantage of her.
Yeah, he's not like, "Come here,
Just
baby, come
in
here."
her presence. He just wants to be in her presence, and she's being overly dramatic. What's in this drink? She's just being overly dramatic, and that's
Yeah, it's
how
called
women
alcohol in your
work.
drink.
Exactly.
Like, why
That
does it have to be a roofie? Like,
exactly, and that's the argument I heard a lot too. And I think I understand the current argument, but I do think it's over the top.
yeah, I do think so
That's
as
my
well.
opinion.
Yeah, your crippled opinion. Uh,
Exactly.
I was actually a guest on his show for his podcast that's going to be coming out on, it will now be the 11th, December 11th of 2018, because, in case you're like in the future, far in the future.
So excited about it.
I know, I know. The topic itself was SpongeBob SquarePants, specifically the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, because that was in highlighted news that he did pass away not too long ago, and that we didn't only just grew up on SpongeBob, but that's actually how Daniel and I really started to bond, and we actually used to date, and we had a relationship kind of in a way based around it. Like that was our joking method.
Yep.
And we actually also had an additional YouTube channel, not the one that I have here. He had his own YouTube channel at one point,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not mistaken. And we did have one together called Table for
Table
Hamana.
for Hamana?
Yep. Which is actually based off of the SpongeBob episode where the Krusty Krab turns into a five-star restaurant, and when Fancy Pants, what was it? Not Fancy Pants. That's a My Little Pony thing.
It was
Squilliam.
Squilliam.
Squilliam Fancy
Squilliam
Pants.
pants? Yeah.
Yeah, it's still Fancy Pants, but Fancy Pants by itself is from My Little Pony. Squilliam Fancy Pants comes in with his posse, and he actually is shocked because he thought he was going to see a burger restaurant. And so they're just like, humana, 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 humana,
Hamana,
humana,
hamana,
humana,
hamana,
humana,
hamana,
humana,
hamana,
humana,
hamana,
humana, humana. So, and SpongeBob's like, table for humana, I will seat you immediately. And when we actually started the channel, that's all we were actually talking about.
Yep,
So we're like,
exactly.
why not?
Nobody got it because everybody thought we were related to insurance. This is not Humana Insurance.
Yeah, it was table for
Hum-
Humana, not table for Humana.
Humana.
I
Table.
know, but mine sounded funny too.
Yes, it did. But, uh, my
So,
goodness. Good
so,
times.
oh yeah, very many good times. We actually had a blast recording the podcast. A lot of outtakes, actually.
Go check it out, guys. Go check it out.
Yes,
Yeah.
go check it out. By the time that you will see this, you actually have about 2 days to wait, actually. Unless you're doing this in the way future, then it's probably available right now for you to go
Go
ahead and
subscribe
listen.
ahead of time so you don't miss it. It's on all the podcasting platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, you name it, it's there. And if it's not there, send me an email and I'll put it there. Crippledopinion@gmail.com.
Yep. Or of course, if you want to, give him something that he could work with, like, oh, I want to hear your opinion about this, definitely go ahead and email him
Oh, I
about that
love
too.
topics. Yeah, love topics.
Yeah. So, um, with my channel, I've been doing a lot of different videos. Right now, I've been doing some gaming videos, and I've been doing some vlog videos, a little bit of vlogging here and there, which used to be what Table for Homina was mostly surrounding is vlogs because that was kind of his thing, and I'm just
I
like,
convinced her to vlog. I
yeah,
did.
and I was just like,
Not just vlogging, we daily vlogged.
yeah,
Like
that was a
for
lot.
a long time. That was tough.
That was tough. But actually, I actually found out right now I'm actually doing daily videos, but they're game videos that are daily.
Right, so it's
So
different. Yeah.
yeah, so it's a little bit different than, of course, the other just regular vlogging, um, because with that, it's very hard sometimes to twist the story to make it sound a little bit more interesting. I'm
You
doing
have
my laundry.
out of nothing.
Yay!
Yeah, you have to make something out of nothing exciting sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you have like a do nothing day.
Yep.
So that can be a little bit challenging.
And we worked from home, so that made it even more of a challenge.
Yeah, yeah. Because we also had to kind of be in compliance with the whole fact of, nobody can know what we do kind of thing.
We had a lot of NDAs.
Yeah. um, so we were talking a lot about SpongeBob the creator. I think my favorite part learning from the podcast was SpongeBob crime.
Yeah, the legal stuff. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. I think you guys will love to know about how SpongeBob SquarePants created an instance of crime in its early history. Go check out the podcast to find out what it is, but it's so fun.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. Even when it was happening.
Yeah.
Even when it was happening, I did not know. And I watched a lot of cable TV,
Yep.
but I didn't watch the news. So that's probably where I missed out.
Maybe, but now you know.
I know, now I know. And it's like, oh my God. So
Well, I'm happy that I was able to teach you something.
I know you taught me something about SpongeBob because we
Yeah.
saw a lot. We saw a lot of
Yes.
SpongeBob.
Yes.
Now, can they like if they go to Spotify or to the podcast for Apple and just put Crippled Opinion, will they find you that way?
Absolutely. Yes. On all the platforms you search Crippled Opinion, you will find me. Absolutely.
Yep,
Or
so
you
it's
can
gonna be
put
the
me in your video description down below. All the links should be there, maybe.
maybe. I mean, you have a lot of places to go.
I do, but I can send you them and you can copy and paste. It'll be easy.
That'll work. So
Cool.
that'll work. Because yeah, he's on a lot of platforms. He also used to be a radio DJ, so this is
Yes.
nothing new to him. Um, so and then he also does music work on the side as well. So
Yes. Full of tricks. Go subscribe. You never know what you'll find on the show. We talk about all kinds of things, and like Christy brings up, we talk about music on there too. So if you're a music artist, definitely take it out because there might be a segment that you'll be interested in listening to or potentially being a part of.
yeah, and if anybody like if you want to contact him or you have something that you want him to hear and it's not working, you can also put it like in the comments and reach out to me and I'll be able to help you out as well. Because I know actually we did a lot of recording when I was down there at his place a few years ago. Um, that was fun.
Oh, it's so fun.
We did
So
Santa
fun.
Baby.
Dude, I still have that somewhere. Maybe if you guys like this video, maybe we'll release it. Who knows? That's up to Christy. I'm just saying, like this video.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things that I like to do for you guys, and I like to try to keep my channel very audience driven because although I like making these different contents and it's a whole lot of fun, it is about my goal is to make everybody out there relaxed, comfortable, making sure that you're having a good time with everything that we do and maybe even teach you a little something. I know nobody wants to learn when they're actually doing nothing, but sometimes it can definitely be a very good thing. And I want everybody to have a little bit of something at my little virtual home.
Love it.
So, any final words, Daniel?
No, but thank you for having me and thank you for being on the podcast.
Oh, well, it's definitely been a pleasure. And of course, you're always welcome back onto my channel. And if you
Yeah.
guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to go ahead and show your support for my channel by hitting the subscribe button. And go ahead and show Daniel some love and go ahead and subscribe over to his podcast because I know you could do that on Apple and all that other,
Spotify.
yeah, Spotify. You can save his channel and stuff like that. So, show a little love, spread a little love. It is the holiday season. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
La
So,
la 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 la.
all right, guys. So until next time, bye, guys.
Bye.